Hello everyone and welcome. In the middle of the week we're checking in and welcome to one of the dark recesses of our house. This is an often forgotten but oh so important place because of this piece of equipment right here behind me, our furnace. Of course, we want this running smoothly in the winter so that we stay warm. We also want it running smoothly in the summer because we have an air conditioner attached to it, and when those hot and steamy days roll around, we like to be able to have access to that cool air. And so every year we make sure that we have this bit of equipment inspected to make sure it's functioning well. If it isn't functioning well, it can waste us money, it can break down. Worse still, it can actually be dangerous to us. So we make sure we take the time to keep it in good working order. True story. 2 months after we moved into this house 23 years ago, we had someone come in to take a look at the furnace so that we were ready for the winter. Well, instead of giving us the thumbs up, he came, opened it up, and he condemned it. We knew, because we'd had a home inspection done, that we had an old furnace. We knew from what they said that it was an old furnace that would probably have to be replaced soon. We just were really hopeful that we wouldn't have to replace it right after making the biggest purchase of our lives. Well, that's just what happened. You see, having a general home inspection is not the same as inviting the expert in to open up the machinery and see what's really going on in there. So that's how it played out for us. Now, let me switch gears for a second. Often we do compare homes to churches. That's a common analogy, but I'm going to stretch it a bit further. And I'd like to make a comparison between this furnace here and something that is often forgotten, often neglected, and oh so important in the life of the church, and that is our bylaws. Now please don't stop watching this just because I said bylaws. I know that's not everybody's favorite topic, and some of us it just puts us to sleep, but you know what? It's important. Just like a furnace that is down there and it's working away and you just don't even think about it most of the time, our bylaws operate in the same way. They provide smooth functioning for us as a church so that our ministries can carry on and thrive. Well, at Westview, we've known for a number of years that we have had some issues with our bylaws, things that we needed to tinker with, change, update. But we also kept thinking, well, we can live with it a little longer. Well, last year, 2020, was kind of like having the furnace inspector show up. And it wasn't good news. You see, in order for us to function according to our bylaws, we actually have to have a crowd of people physically present in one place in order to vote on issues that keep us rolling along. And that was impossible part of last year and really difficult for a small part of it as well. We have decided that we need to push ahead to make some changes in order to allow the smooth functioning of our church. Of course, we're still caught. We still can't make changes to our bylaws until we are all able to physically gather in a large group and vote on it. But in the meantime, we can get ready for that. We can send ideas out to you, get your feedback, and be ready for the day when we are meeting together and able to vote at a business meeting on this. And so even though it may not be your favorite topic, even though like a furnace, you like to just forget that those bylaws are even there, I'm asking you to work with us over the next couple of months. And as we send out information and questions about our bylaws, about even the functioning of our church, I would really encourage you to take the time, look it over, respond to us, so that when we are meeting together again, we're ready to put forward some ideas for changes that really will work for us and will allow us to keep rolling along, moving along in ministry. We want this not just for the sake of making changes on paper. We want this because we want to continue the work that God has called us to. and we want to be able to keep you included in that process, and we need your feedback. So watch for questions and information regarding our bylaws in the coming months, and when it comes time for us to be able to meet together, we invite you to be a part of that discussion as well. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for taking time to pay attention to something that is often forgotten, but oh so necessary. God bless you.